This could be the best deck in Marvel Snap that doesn't have any pool 4 or 5 cards in it. It counters a lot of the meta decks out there, has a ton of win condition, and it's all based on what your opponent does. So if you don't have any pool 4 or 5 cards and want to start winning some cubes, climbing up those ranks, then you know what to do. Find that like button and let's go snap it!
ValleyFlyin.
Hello, Valley Maniacs. Welcome to the Valley Snap channel. I am ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having a great day. If this is your first time here, we talk about Marvel Snap on this channel. At least 5 Marvel Snap videos per week on this channel. And if you have already subscribed, welcome back. We're talking about what is my favorite deck in Marvel Snap right now. And if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all the latest Marvel Snap news, my favorite decks, some lists to help you with your Marvel Snap experience. So let's get right into this deck that I've been using, and it features Sunspot, Psylocke, Electro Wave Leech, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Arnim Zola, Leader, Doom, Odin, and Magneto. So lots of pool 3 cards, but the good thing about this is if you haven't gotten lucky with your pool 4 and 5 draws, well, this features 0 of those cards. I don't have any of those strong pool 4 and 5 cards. I think I got Tuma and Maria Hill and don't really have the pieces to go around there, but this is my favorite deck right now, and it features at a 1-cost card, Sunspot. Now, this is more of a backup card. If you get this on turn 1 or turn 2, cool, because you are going to be skipping a lot of turns and playing a lot on those final turns. So Sunspot will make it not feel as bad to if you're skipping those turns. All right, this is our first ramp card in here, and what we want to do, not play this on turn 2, but play this on turn 3, and then hopefully get a card like Leech out there just to disrupt our opponents, take away all their abilities. All right, Electro is another ramp card. Again, we want to play this on turn 3. It does come with a downside of this ongoing ability, only being able to play 1 card, but you can get rid of that with certain locations there. And with a deck that we have, it's not that bad. We're not making a lot of combo plays. What we want to do is try to build up our energy and get ahead of them, playing stronger cards than they can. Right, so that is our second ramp card, and probably the worst ramp card in our deck, but sometimes it's needed in a pinch, is Wave. Now, this is the worst one in my opinion for what we're trying to do. Stay ahead of that curve because we're gonna make our cards on the next turn cost 4, but this is going to do the same for our opponents. So they could get some strong plays if we play Wave. So order of operations, sometimes Psylocke seems like the more appropriate choice. Sometimes it's Electro. This is great because we don't have that ability that we can't play more than 1 card. And then Electro is great because we're going to have that max energy every single turn. So sometimes Electro is better. Sometimes Psylocke is better for that ramp there. Now, what we would like to do on turn 4 is playing the Leech. Now, sometimes that's a little early because maybe they have a combo piece that they're really looking for that they have not drawn yet. It's still in their deck. Well, Leech won't do anything, but it will screw up all of the cards in their hand. So it's going to remove all of the abilities from the cards in their hand. And with cards like Silver Surfer out there, Wong out there, some of these stronger pool 4 and 5 cards out there, Leech could come in a pitch. And the bad thing about this, though, sometimes you're not going to win the max amount of cubes because as you leech them, a lot of times what your opponent is just going to start to retreat there. So you win some free cubes, but you're not going to win a lot of cubes, but you will get some wins. Very, very consistent play that I found with Leech. Now, we also have Black Panther, who's another win condition with Arnim Zola. So we can play Black Panther if we need some extra points at a location. Maybe we didn't get lucky and didn't draw Leech, didn't draw Captain Marvel. Well, Black Panther is there in a pinch, and if we have Zola in our hand, that's a pretty good snap as well. We want to try to control 1 location with Black Panther, keep the other cards there free so that Arnim Zola only has the option to destroy Black Panther. So kind of combining some of the concepts with my previous decks that I've had on this channel all into one, and this is just kind of a big win there. To Captain Marvel, I like because she flies around the board and gives us that win location, or gives us a win. So, you know, sometimes things don't go right. Sometimes we're not sure what location our opponent's going to go on. Captain Marvel kind of mitigates a lot of that. Zola's a great play at the end. I like using him with Black Panther. Sometimes using him with Magneto is a great choice as well, though, because of that extreme power that Magneto has. But sometimes it can kind of bite you in the butt because he's moving around cards, the 3 and 4 cost cards. Leader is one of my favorite plays. Now, usually I play Leader if I'm winning at all 3 locations, or if we're winning at least 2 locations. I do like that Leader play, just matching what they do. You do need to be aware of some combo cards that wouldn't really benefit you playing Leader. So be aware of that. Sometimes if they play a blue Marvel or something and you copy that, that's not going to give you as much benefit as it's going to give them. So it needs to set up right to play this Leader, but very, very good scenario. Doom is a great card for trying to reach some hard to get to locations like Sanctum Sanctorum or some other locations, or a locked out location that maybe your opponent has stormed or something. So Doom is great for there. Odin gives us a big play to match up our Black Panther. If we want to double that power, we could double up our Doom with that power. Sometimes if we played Leader on turn 5, it may be great to play Odin on turn 5. So we matching their turn 5 and their turn 6. So Odin just gives us a lot of options. Plus he has that 8 power as well, which sometimes in a pinch, again, can give us that victory condition with just that power. And Magneto is a great control card. If a location like Fist Tower pops up, you could draw their 3 and 4 cost cards. They get destroyed. That is always fun. And you could also draw their Wong away. I like that play where you where they play their Wong, you draw their Magneto away right before they play their big combo into Wong. That is very, very tricky. So a lot of disruption that you could do on your opponents, a lot of strong power that you could lay on the board with on those final few turns. So this deck gives me a lot of flexibility, and I've been climbing a lot of those ranks with this deck here. Let's go take a look at it in action, though. All right, we have Dr. Doom, we have Leech in our hand, +5 energy this turn. I don't think that we go Leech yet. I don't think that we go with that yet. I think we go Dr. Doom right now. 5 at each location, although that will screw up a Zola play. So I think the proper play is to go with Captain Marvel now and give us some options for the future. I don't want to lock in all the locations with Dr. Doom at this point. They go with Wong. Leech is gonna screw Wong up. Whoever has the least power here wins. All right, good thing that we didn't go with Dr. Doom. We are totally winning this location because of their Daredevil there. That's the risk of playing blind. We're gonna go in with this next cost, and hopefully Captain Marvel recognizes. Oh my goodness, such a bad play right here. We could go Wave. It'll be returned to our hand, and then we go Leech, have it returned to our hand. That's another play. We don't want to go too crazy with all the power on the board. So I think we go with Wave. Actually, no, let's try to get some power. Let's get some on the board. We'll go 3 there with Wave. And all right, let's leech this location. And it may be Dr. Doom there to reach everything. So let's go Leech. I like the Dr. Doom play. Although we could go Magneto here, bring Wong over. I like that better. Bring Wong over there. Yeah, this will be good. No Leech. Let's bring in Magneto, moving him over, screwing up their Wong play. I love this. What did they want? They wanted a Black Panther there. I love it. All right. I see a win with Dr. Doom. What we could do is just screw them up on this final turn. And I think we snap at this point. Hopefully that doesn't scare them off. They see the Leech coming out. And then we go Dr. Doom. This is going to be locked. That's locked. Unless they have something like a Brood that they could play. Unless they have a Zola that they could play as well. That's also an option. They will win with a Zola. And hopefully their Zola just reduced all their power. Right, they're going to get a little extra power there. We still have our Doom going there. And I think this is going to win. This should give us the Luke's bar. And they have less chance of a Zola because of this Ironheart. So I think this is the play. Should get this. They're going to try to win that location. Do they try to do it with a card that they could use? They have an Odin there. We don't win that Odin location, but we get everything. We get everything. We do win the Odin location as well. All right, we got Leech. We got Black Panther. We have Zola. After turn 4, there's the symbiote. There's Clintar, featured location right now. No plays right now. We have a lot of end game plays. We got a lot of finishers. And actually, just with Zola and Black Panther, that could give us the win right there. We do have a ramp, so we could go wave into Magneto, one of the locations, and then do a different location with Black Panther and each. All right. I think we wave at this point. Wave, Leech, and then turn 5 Black Panther and Zola. I think that's the play there. Let's snap. I think it's gonna some of it will be luck. We may have snapped too early. We should have waited till see what they do with this wave, because we're opening up a lot of possibilities for them. I don't like wave as much, but something in a pinch, this will be good. All right, so let's go remove all of their abilities here. This will be great. And then we'll go Black Panther, followed by Zola on the far left. Let's see if we get this played out. Let's see what they do on this card. It's gonna be Warpath. All right, interesting play there. All right, so go far right with Black Panther. We can follow that up by Leech. They do have the tempo at this point. Hopefully, coming on turn 6, they don't still have the tempo, which means that we could open up possibility of getting Shang-Chi. They go Lizard. Yeah, I don't see a win for them at this point. Actually, they can still win that location. But the lucky thing is we have 2 power in our Zola. So that gives us a little bit of an advantage there. It's gonna be 24-24 at this location. Yeah, if we could snap again, I would. We do have the tempo as well, so there's no possibility of getting Shang-Chi unless they play Shang-Chi in one of those locations. And yeah, just too much power, they retreat. We get the 2 cubes though. All right, Zola again, Magneto, and Psylocke. Carmitage is that location on the far left. We're gonna go ahead and skip. We do have a ramp card here. Give us a little bit of extra energy. Clintar is that far left location, and there is Leech. We have Magneto, we have Leech. Yeah, I think we snap right now. I'm gonna skip this turn though. Yeah, we could actually get a lot extra energy. We actually should. Ooh, we should have played this on turn 2. Leech could have came out on turn 5. We missed that play, but I'll be watching for that now. Yeah, we could have got Leech out a lot earlier. Although that may not have been too beneficial. Would have liked more cards in their hand, a little more turns to get more cards in their hands to remove all those abilities. So I don't know if that's necessarily a misplay. Unless all their main plays are in their hand right now, that could be not great. All right. Oh, they Scorpion us. Evil, evil. What an evil person. All right, whoever's winning on that location draws 2 cards. I think we go Electro now instead of going with Psylocke. And yeah, we could turn him into a symbiote, so we don't have to be limited to just a few turns. Actually, no. Let's go with Electro here. Give that on reveal twice. All right, Mojo is at that location. So what can we do on turn 4? Drawing those 2 cards would be great. Let's play Leech on turn 5. Let's try to win this and draw 2 more cards here. We'll get Magneto out early. All right, do we get enough power? We slightly edge out their power. They get our Zola at -2 though. And we get 2 extra cards. That is great in our favor. Ooh. Okay, so we could also go Black Panther here and in the middle. And then Zola that. We're definitely going to lose the middle, but hopefully that'll give us the right and the left. We're winning the right and the left right now. Let's play this. We also have Leader as a backup, depending on what they play. All right, so we have a lot of extra energy. Too bad we didn't have a card like Sunspot to make use of all this extra energy. That would have been an awesome card. We draw that in the middle. All right, we have Black Panther, and I think we go Zola. We give up the middle location. Maybe we could draw them out. Hopefully they don't have a Wong. Hopefully they don't have anything else out there. We actually should have went Leech. And what would our end game be? Leech and then Leader may have been the victory. Let's see what they do at this location. We're gonna get a Doc Ock. That might not be the worst thing, especially. Oh, it's not our Leech. All right, so they get the Zola there. This could be some craziness happening. All right, so he's gonna draw cards there. They're gonna get some crazy cards. No, it doesn't. The extra cards, they move them back there. Wow, this is crazy. All right, Captain Marvel on the board. On the board there. Does an Odin in the middle win it for us? Does Odin on the left win it for us? All right, I like that Captain Marvel is out on the board though. We have a lot of extra power there. I think we try to go with. They may try to fill this location. They take advantage of their mojo. I think we Odin this. It'll draw cards over. They try to win. Yeah, I think this is the play here. Let's go. They'll draw the White Queen over. We'll get this middle location, and I hope we'll have enough power to win this far left location. They go far left. We're gonna draw their cards over again with Magneto and give us some extra energy. Does nothing. Magneto's gonna draw a White Queen over. That's unfortunate. But the lucky thing is we still have Captain Marvel that can move around. All right, drawing giving even more energy. Would have been great for Sunspot on the field. My goodness. All right, nobody move again. Let's see if Captain Marvel has to move. They have a Taskmaster, copying their Doc Ock power. They have an Iceman, and we get the move from Captain Marvel. We get the win. It ekes it out. Oh wait, Captain Marvel doesn't even need to move. We get the win anyway, even without Captain Marvel. So that is what is, in my opinion, the strongest deck in Marvel Snap without any pool 4 or 5 cards. I think these decks with Leech are very popular right now with the current Silver Surfer negative decks out there, and some of these other decks with some very strong plays on those final few turns. So let me know how you enjoy this deck. Let me know if there's other pool 4 or 5 cards you would change out to make this deck even stronger. And if you want to support the channel, check out some of the sponsors down below. Share this with your friends, and have a great rest of your day. Hulk fist bump. ValleyFlyin out.